My heart inside of your hands, and you played it to the beat.
So Kimia, how was that experience? I have a feeling, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that was like your first exposure to like Iranians on a global kind of community standpoint. Is that true?
100%. I had been singing, with Persian singers, like backup singing for them. So, I was always on stage that way, but that stage, like the show stage, that was a crazy experience. It was so different. All of the contestants were all born in, so their Farsi was impeccable. Not to say that my Farsi is not that great, but I was, born and raised in California, so it's always different, right?
Sure.
But it was, I think it like freaked them out a bit because I don't think they were, because I actually did a pop dance segment in there. So I did a freestyle of just hip hop dancing. And then, I sang my Farsi song, my Persian song, and then they wanted me to sing an English song. And the first thing that came out of my head and my mouth was Rolling in the Deep by Adele. I just literally was the first thing. And I think they were just kind of so like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
What? How do you go from one side to the other? It was a really great experience, but also, in the Iranian community, in any community, regardless, people are so quick to judge and so quick to want to kind of just say negative things about you. So not only did I get amazing followers and fans and people who would tell me how much they love my voice and this and that, but I also had people who would just
Hating on
hate
the
on
accent.
me. They hated me.
Yeah.
They just hated my accent.
I actually, sorry to cut you off, but I actually noticed when I was going back to your Instagram back then, like it seemed like you were trying to connect a lot more with Iranians. Like your posts were like in Farsi and stuff. So was the Farsi love more impactful, or was the Iranian hate more impactful? Meaning, like, did it like get you down to the point where you were exhausted and drained by it, or like how was that, or did you kind of dismiss the hate as much as possible?
So in like on Instagram, because I can read and write Farsi, so that to me was such an amazing way to connect with the Iranian population, especially everyone who was in Iran. The majority of my Instagram messages were very sweet, very positive, very loving. Of course, you had those handful of the negatives. Oh, your accent is awful, whatever, fine. The one time that it got really bad that actually kind of made me stop posting music and creating my own content was after I put out my first single, Dasta Sarambardo. I worked with my friend Atusa, a lyricist and then a producer in Iran. I loved this song. I thought it was great. I still think it's amazing. It wasn't until then that, like, when it went on Radio Javon and all of that, wow, like it just really kind of got 0 to 100 in a not so positive way. And I think that really shut me down quick. I didn't expect that because a lot of people on my Instagram, they were loving me and I love them. And to have people really bash on you for instead of being like, wow, this girl was born in California, she can speak Farsi, she is embracing the culture, she, dances, all that. No, it was just complete hate. Of course, there were still good comments, but it really shut me down for a while.
Well, I mean, as you know, like unfortunately, Persians are very vocal and very critical. Like they all leave mehmunis and they're like, in غذا چرا اینطوری بود? Like عروسی میرن, like unfortunately, that's one of the negative traits of our culture. And you're right. Like instead of appreciating the fact that somebody who hasn't even lived or wasn't born in Iran that is at least trying to connect with Iranians, there's always that small segment, but for somebody who's out over here, like it's very dejecting, and that's unfortunate that it kind of shut you down. And apparently it didn't just shut you down from singing Persian. You're telling me that it just kind of had to stop performing as a whole, or you set aside the Persian aspect and you focus on other artistic elements?
Yeah, so I mostly just stopped singing in Farsi, singing Persian songs, because it really brought me down. It really kind of tore at my confidence in regards to the way that I speak Farsi. And I, again, some person's like, oh, you speak Farsi so well. Some person's like, oh, no, you don't. To be honest, I don't care. I love my culture. I love my people. I love what I do, but it did have me stop singing for a little bit. And then I kind of just shied away from my Instagram for a little, and it just kind of tore me down a bit, but it happens. I just had to pick up the pieces and just kind of say, you know what, I'm not doing the music for other people. I'm doing it for myself. And if people enjoy it, great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We enjoy together, but I sing because I like my whole heart loves it. And I'll just do it for myself.
And you know what, like I think people, they don't realize that during these kind of like shows, whether it's stage or Persia's Got Talent or even America's Got Talent, that those are like actual like human beings with feelings, that like there's only so much like negativity and criticism and hate about something that they do like with a love and passion. Like nobody goes on like a Persia's Got Talent or like stage because they don't love to sing, like they literally do it like because they feel like they could make it big, and then like here you are, but enqadar zoq, as they say, and like hayajan, and then like they don't realize just how much of an impact that type of like voice can have on people. First of all, I'm sorry that like you went through that like emotional roller coaster and stuff, but I appreciate you sharing it. And I'm wondering, what advice do you have for other young people that are going to these like big time auditions and TV shows like Persia's Got Talent and stage and stuff? What advice would you have with them after having gone through what you did?
Going back to what you said before, you're right. The people on the shows, we all have feelings. We don't go on these shows some people might, but we go on these shows just for the sake of it. Like we're going because we love what we do and we want to get ahead somewhere, somehow. The advice I would give, to be honest, is just keep it going, keep doing it. Don't stop. People, and I tell some of my friends, like, people are going to hate you no matter what. You can be the nicest person in the world with the best voice, the best dance movements, the best everything, and they'll still find something to hate on you. It's like they say, you can be the juiciest, ripest peach, but there's always going to be someone who hates peaches. It's just, just keep going. Do it for you. If you're going to do it for someone else, you're not going to get far. Do it for yourself. Do it for the love. And remember, if it gets to a point that it feels that you're not loving it anymore, then you take a break, because you don't ever want to do anything that you love so much that it became such an awful thing and such a hatred thing. Because it's what happened to me. I felt so shut down that I was like, I'm not doing this. I can't. Right. Until I had to like wrap my head around it. And so you just got to do it for you, and people will hate. Let them hate. Just go over there and by yourself.
Well, all I know is like me and you connected through social media, I think after like my little segment with Tehran, and like so I didn't really know anything. I wasn't watching the stage thing, so I didn't know anything of you other than whatever you've been putting out on Instagram in the past 6 or 7 months. And I just see so much like soul and so much passion every time that you put anything up that has to do with you singing and dancing. So I personally am a huge fan. I love it. And now I would love to give you the virtual stage to play whatever get to dilate and whatever makes you happy. So I hope the viewers sit back, because you're about to be enjoying a special performance by Kimia Mohammadi.
Thank you, Iman. Also, I'm a huge fan of yours too. Just saying, I think you do such amazing work, and I'm so thankful you even asked me to come on here. I'm honored to be here. So thank you so much. And again, don't stop what you're doing, because we need you in this community. Okay.
Love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Okay. So I was thinking about what song to sing, and I had posted this on a story of mine, and you had messaged and said you loved it. So hopefully it's the same one. I think.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's see. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Wow. First of all, thank you so much for choosing that song. Yeah, Anush is over here clapping. I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, better than an OG. And like Lauren Hill would be right over here also giving you some props for that.
Bow down to the queen.
Like one of my favorite parts of that song is where it goes bam bam bam. Like that's I was just
I
like,
know.
when you were singing it, I was like, oh man. I mean, yeah, with Wyclef and the Fugees, what a great selection. I mean, so much freaking like raw potential in you. And so like if nothing else, please continue. I think I told you this over on Instagram. I was like, you need to just constantly put up these songs because they're amazing. Like if I had your voice, I would constantly, like as is, I sing all the time and I have no voice. If I actually had a voice, va, ve, la. And like, I just wish that you would like have your Instagram lives every single day where you just sit in a room and you just sing. I'm telling you, people will love it. I'm not even just saying that. So can you treat us with another one? Do you have another little thing in your sleeves, or is this the only one you came prepared? It's up to you.
No, I can do you know what? And since we did Adele, Rolling in the Deep.
Okay.
I mean,
oh hell yeah. Hell yes.
We can bring that back. Let's see. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Pardon the French, I got that excited.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a evil place, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire that's starting in my heart, reaching a silver place, and it's bringing me out the dark. Hey, the scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. Can't help thinking we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your hands, and you played it to the beat.
Oh man, that was beautiful, Kimia. And you know what? Like, unfortunately, when you do it through live stream and all this stuff, you don't even get the full appreciation of just how beautiful that sounded. I really hope that you have an opportunity to come to Miami sometime and we have a little mini concert with like 10, 20 people. We have a little garden over here and we're going to be doing some small events, especially as things open up more. And you get to come and hopefully enjoy the beach and also serenade us with this incredible talent that you have. And
I can never say no to you. So anything you say, I'm like, I'm there. I got
Thank you.
We're gonna make it happen. Anything you ask me to do, I'm honored.
And you know what? I would actually like tell Amir too. Like I cannot wait to talk to him later on tonight. Amir Khostavan. I was watching one of his videos that he sent and which I hadn't seen before. And I was like, my God, so much freaking talent in that man. And like, it's like so like underappreciated and underrated. And it's like so like under the radar kind of stuff. And so like, you two have already collaborated at some point, huh? You did something or no?
Yeah, so Amir and he's like my second brother. I've known him since I was, God,
Oh, wow.
7. And now. So he's one of my best friends, my brother. We've done so many collaborations together on his projects. He's always taking care of me if I needed to record something. He's done the production of a lot of my covers. He's my go-to. He's amazing. And he's literally like, you just sit there and you watch him and you're like, how?
Yeah.
How are you so good? Like I could just watch for hours, just be entertained.
Very effortlessly. And if next time you get a chance, not next time, when you get a chance, yeah.
If you haven't seen, we did a cover to Justin Bieber's "As Long as You Love Me." I don't know. I think I showed you that.
No, I was gonna say send me a video of the two of you. I want to watch it, enjoy it, and share it.
Yeah, I will. We have that one. That one, it was so fun. It was a cover. He changed it up completely. A cute music video. Oh, it was great. I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, please do. So listen, I know that you had some haters about the whole Farsi accent thing, but I personally love it when you sing Farsi as well. Are you able to kind of play or sing a Persian song for us before we let you get on with your day?
Of course. And if you want me here this entire 24 hours, I got you.
Well, hey, I'll message you and I'll be like, hey, Kimia, why don't you come on? Yeah, if you, for example, at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning at my time, which is 1, 2 o'clock your time, I might be hitting you up and see if you're still up.
Look, let me just get a little bit of drinks in me and it'll keep me up. It'll keep me going.
We'll be in touch. We're gonna have a cameo with you later on. Then I'm definitely gonna take you up on this offer. But yeah. So what are you gonna sing for us, Persian?
This is literally my go-to, and everyone's probably sick of me singing this, but I'm obsessed with Gugush. First of all, let's just put that out there. Gugush is phenomenal.
Okay.
Her song "Gariba-Ashna" is literally my favorite song in the world.
Beautiful. Before you sing that, actually, so if you've been watching the segment as part of my top 10 countdowns, I'm sharing my personal top 10 greatest Persian songs of all time. And although I didn't end up choosing Gariba Ashna, it was literally back and forth on my top 10. But then I switched it out with another Gugush song, which you're gonna have to check out later on which one that is. But go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. تو از شهر غریبه بینشونی اومدی، تو با اسب سفید مهربونی اومدی، تو از دشتای دور و جاده های پرغبار برای هم صداییم هم زبونی اومدی، تو از راه میرسی پر از گرد و غبار، تموم انتظار میاد همراه بهار، چه خوبه موندنت، چه خوبه دیدنت، چه خوبه پاک کنم غبارا از تنت، غریب آشنا دوست دارم بیا، منو همرات ببر به شهر قصه هات، بگیر دست منو تو اون دستات، چه خوبه سقفمون یکی باشه با هم، میمونم منتظر تا برگردی پیشم، تو زندونم با تو منو سادم.
Oh man, we can definitely do this for hours and hours and hours. And I, for one, appreciate you singing Farsi just as much as English. And honestly, like what I really love and appreciate about what you do is that you are representing a whole new generation of Iranians outside of Iran. And if Iranians don't appreciate that, that's on them. But I know that what you're really doing is kind of bridging the gap between the Western world and for you to be able to at least share some of your Iruniness, your Iranianness with your non-Persian friends. So I commend you for what you're doing, and I hope that you don't let a single negative feedback as far as your accent or anything else Persian deter you from blessing us with your voice and with your talent. So please continue to post, sing, dance, do your thing, because the world needs more people like you. And hopefully we'll have you back in just a few hours, because that was not enough. We need to continue this kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's that. Kimia, quick question: how can they hear and see more of your talents? Can you tell them? Can you tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, totally. Well, first off, again, Iman, what you're doing is amazing, and I love you, and I think that you are a spectacular human being. So I'm so thankful and honored to ever be involved in anything that you do, regardless if it's I'll co-host with you or I'll just sing a song you
Awesome.
like, doesn't matter. But I appreciate you so much and what you're doing for all of us. And
Awesome. Thank
all
you.
I really want people to know is that it's okay to have an accent. And it's
Yeah.
okay to it's I want to show my generation, future generations down the line that, we can still have our culture within us, but also embrace, the Western culture as well, and to be able to tie both together while maintaining our culture. So that's that. Where you can find me, I'm on Instagram at Kimia, B as in boy, M, Kimia BM. I'm there. Twitter, I mean, if you guys do Twitter.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm usually just on I'm just on Instagram. Shoot me a message. I'm really nice. I'll be your friend. I'll send you dog videos, memes.
And you know what I think that what I think that people like you can do, you can actually give a lot of confidence to other Iranians that are growing up outside of Iran that also have like some musical talents and they want to sing Persian, but other people are kind of doing the same thing to them what they did to you on a much bigger scale. You know what I mean? Like you went on a globally recognized Iranian talent show, and so naturally the negativity was escalated as far as amplified as far as how loud it was, which is why it unfortunately impacted you so much. But in my opinion, is that you take all of that energy that was negative and you bundle it up and you double down on singing more and more Persian because it will 100% get other people who are Iranian, who are demotivated from doing anything Iranian, because now they see somebody else like you who kind of decided to turn the corner and be like, you know what, screw everybody else. I don't care if I have an accent. I love to sing Persian. I want to sing my favorite Persian songs. This is how I stay connected to being Persian when I don't get to be in my own motherland. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that you are able to. There's not that many people like you that have this kind of talent and can represent us much better in the Western world. So keep doing you, girl. It's awesome stuff, and I appreciate you making time to join us today on the Ready to Work Stream-a-thon.
Of course. I love you guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Keep watching. Don't sleep. Just don't sleep. Red Bull. Don't sleep
Yes.
at all. You're going to miss out on amazing things. And I
Thank
love
you.
you. I love you.
Thank you so much, Aziz, and have a wonderful rest of the day. And trust me, I'll be hitting you up on the side to get you on later on at some point.
I have my phone. I have my phone.
All right, girl. Take care. Thank you again. Bye.
Bye bye.
Man, how could you not love that energy, that voice? How amazing was that, Anush?
It was very good.
It was beautiful. It was
Yeah,
very beautiful.
I think she sounded better than Adele herself.
Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't know if you guys heard that, but